Ito po muli si Father Dave sa atin. Di po ba, Father, that we may become a better person today than yesterday? I hope you are well, doing well, getting well. Please stay well. Bawal magkasakit. Kasing iba, hindi namang COVID, nagpunta sa hospital, umuwing may COVID. No? Nahawa doon. So please stay well. Sana kayo ay palaging nasa mabuting kalalagayan. Meron pong nag-comment, "Congratulations, Father. Monetize na kayo sa YouTube." Hindi po kami monetize. I just want you to know this, that we are not monetizing any of our materials. It so happened that when there is a song being played or sung during the Mass, YouTube claim for a copyright and automatically they monetize us. Kaya ayaw naming mag-YouTube. Ayaw namin na simultaneous because mahirap yung ganun. Wala silang pinipiling lugar kung saan ilalabas. I remember during the homily of Cardinal Advincula, bigla na lang merong nagpatalastas ng kung ano. Mahirap yan. We are not monetizing ourselves and we will not. Hindi yan ang question. Ang question ay about a special child. Remember the question, what prevents an autistic child to receive communion? And I said, as long as they can swallow, they can receive. Ay, Father, ito ang tanong. Paano yung kanilang first communion? Paano yung kanilang first communion? If you are studying in a Catholic school, they have this program, First Communion. And sometimes our catechists tried to ask permission in the public school if their children can have First Communion. Kaya nga yan yung pag kayo ay malapit sa school, isa yan sa pinakamalaking trabaho. Because part of the First Communion, number 1, is catechism. Part of the First Communion is catechism. Second, confession. Then, the communion proper. The communion proper. So kung tinatanong mo, special child, paano yan? Paano mo ikakatechize? No? In their own little capacity. Just tell them about Jesus. Just tell them. No? Huwag mo sasabihin, naintindihan mo? Hindi. Siyempre, hindi ka niya sasagutin. Just keep on telling them about Jesus. They can hear you. Well, how can they go to confession if they don't have the capacity to? So don't worry about it. I believe they are more or less sinful compared to you. But perhaps this is the challenge. This is the challenge. And what is the challenge? That the first catechist should be the parents. And this is the greatest challenge. The greatest catechist to the children, the first catechist should be their parents. And why do parents don't do catechism? Because they are afraid that their children will ask them questions. Yun ang mahirap doon. Ayaw ng mga magulang na ikatikay sa kanilang mga anak kasi alam nila, nakita ng mga anak ang kanilang mga ginagawa sa pang-araw-araw. At ayaw nilang sila'y matatanong ng kanilang mga anak. Kaya nga sa simula pa lamang, sa binyag pa lamang, pinapaalala ko yan, that parents should catechize their children. And do not forget this, that your children listen more to your example than the words you said to them. So again, who will catechize? First, the parents. The parents. No? Ang problema ng mga magulang, pinapasa nyo sa catechist. Tapos nahihirapan yung catechist na ipaliwanag sa bata kasi hindi naman yan ang nakikita niya sa bahay. Father, paano yung mga special child? How do we give them catechism? As I've said, you talk to them about Jesus. If you have a video about Jesus, then allow them to watch it. Pumapasok yan sa isip nila. They are not sick. I always say this. Autistic children are not sick. They are just different. They are not sick. They are just different. Meron akong pamangkin, a special child. Favorite. Ano po? Binata na ngayon. Binata na. They are not sick. They are just different. Uli po si Father Dave sa ating Deep of a Father that we may become a better person today than yesterday. Ingat po palagi. God bless.